Welcome to CBS This Morning. You know, Rod Rosenstein was probably standing there thinking, if I move a muscle, the late-night comedians are going to talk about me. And
no, I was going to say I don't know him, never met him, but he didn't look like he wanted to be there.
No, it's like when you try not to say anything, but you say everything.
Yeah, exactly, Anthony. Exactly right.
And I'm going to start by saying this, which is Anthony Mason is here because Norah O'Donnell is off. Republicans say it is time to put the Russia investigation in the past. Democrats have a different plan now that the Robert Mueller's report is out in the public. President Trump claims total exoneration, and Russia's government is dismissing Mueller's findings. But the special counsel's 448-page report details the president's repeated efforts to stymie the investigation and how he was stopped by the people around him.
Mueller found no collusion with Russian interfering with the election, but he did not decide the question of obstruction of justice. According to the report, if Mueller's team could have definitely said the president did not commit a crime, they would have. Paula Reed has covered this investigation from the very beginning. She's at the White House with the latest on this story. Paula, there's a lot to discuss today. Good morning.
Mueller describes for the first time an angry president reacting to the appointment of a special counsel. "I'm effed," he told his then Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who had just relayed the news. "This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me." But that's not exactly what the report said. Mueller concluded the president did not coordinate with Russia's efforts to interfere in the 2016 election.
I have one of the great memories of all time.
Though Mr. Trump's written answers surrounding Russia were considered inadequate. In nearly 36 instances, the president said he could not remember events. Cites 10 episodes that could possibly constitute obstruction. In one example, the report states that in June 2017, the president called former White House counsel Don McGahn at least twice and told him to have the special counsel fired. McGahn recalled feeling trapped because he did not plan to follow the president's directive, but did not know what he would say the next time the president called. McGahn decided he needed to resign. The report says the president's efforts to influence the investigation were mostly unsuccessful, but that is largely because the persons who surrounded the president declined to carry out orders or accede to his requests. The special counsel concluded it could not exonerate the president on whether he obstructed justice.
Mueller report clearly acknowledges lawmakers have the authority to determine whether the president's actions represent an obstruction of justice. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler is expected to issue a subpoena for the full report, including details removed by the Justice Department under the law, along with all underlying materials collected in the investigation.
Is going to provide key congressional leaders with access to that sensitive information in special secure reading rooms here on Capitol Hill. And Democrats are now vowing to pick up where Mueller left off. They say that he gave them a roadmap of sorts to pursue their own obstruction of justice investigation. Here's what Mueller said on page 8 of the report. This is what they're pointing to. Quote, "We concluded that Congress has authority to prohibit a president's corrupt use of his authority in order to protect the integrity of the administration of justice." Democrats are also sounding off on Attorney General Barr, who they say, quote, deliberately distorted significant portions of special counsel Mueller's report. While Republicans, on the other hand, say that the bottom line is no collusion. It's time to move on. But frankly, here on Capitol Hill.